In 25 U.S. states, it is now illegal to dispose of electronics in the trash, but getting the old devices to a recycling center is still a challenge across the country. Kristen Saloomey explains.
It's the waste and debris of modern society. Old computers, televisions, and printer cartridges. The average American home has 28 electronic devices, enough to produce a fifth of the world's e-waste. Each device contains both highly toxic and highly valuable materials. That and concern about stolen data have more and more states implementing programs to recycle e-waste safely at facilities like this one.
You have to shred this stuff to make sure it goes away, because if your data gets in the wrong hands, it's horrible. It could be catastrophic.
We are excited to announce that as of this month, 1 million people in the city of New York are served by eCycle.
New York is one of 25 states that have been scaling up e-waste recycling programs. And 1/8 of New York City residents now don't have to go any farther than their own apartment building to recycle their electronics. The landlord simply calls the city to pick up the items.
Disposing of electronics in the trash is now illegal in New York, but getting televisions and computers to a recycling facility presents a challenge in a city where well over half of the residents don't own a car. So the city has set up collection points in apartment buildings, and they're making the manufacturers of these products pay for it.
That's made recycling them much easier, not only for residents, but also for building owners and managers.
Prior to signing up for the eCycle, people didn't know what to do with their electronics. They would wait for the city to have an annual event, or they would leave them in the bulk garbage.
Still, only about 27% of American e-waste is recycled. And environmentalists say manufacturers need to change the way they make these products in the first place.
So even if we're capturing some of those toxins and putting them into the next generation of iPhone or gadget, we're still using huge amounts of minerals and energy to produce gadgets that could be designed better so that we're not recycling them so often.
That's an idea that could benefit consumers as well as the environment. Kristen Saloomey, Al Jazeera, New York.